I know in my videos, a lot of times I'm outside doing like stuff on the lot, you know, keeping vehicles lined up, making sure everything looks good, you know, getting to know the vehicles. And I do that for two reasons. One, I think it should be done and someone's got to do it. Two, it's a great place to be to actually bump into customers that are just walking around the lot. So yesterday, I sold this Suburban. Now in my previous video, I mentioned that this vehicle was sold, which it was, but that deal fell through and it became available. So I parked it up in this spot here, so it's on the lot again, it's for sale. I came out yesterday to move a bunch of Equinoxes that just got pictured for the internet, and it was a car parked out over here. So it was a mother and her two children, and they were coming to look at three-row vehicles, Tahoe, Suburban, Traverse. So I showed them the three of these. She fell in love with the Suburban, and if all goes well, in a couple hours, this will go down the road. She just wants to have her husband come look at it, and if as long as he likes it, they're ready to go. Cash deal, super easy. It's a really nice truck. It's a 2018. It's got 35,000 miles on it. One owner. It's an LT with a luxury package. So that gives you like the power folding seats, the power tilting telescopic wheel, the power folding mirrors, the heated second row seats, which in this case are the buckets. It does have the two DVD, Blu-ray players. You have the sunroof up front, a real nice set of 22-inch chrome wheels. Only 35,000 miles, and it is GM certified. So you get all the extra warranty and all that sort of stuff as well. Now, had I not come outside to kind of rearrange the lot and move those cars around, I could have missed the opportunity to actually sell this vehicle. You know, it could have went to somebody else as they came in the front door. Here at Schumacher Chevrolet of Livingston, as salespeople, we have what's called an open floor, right? So there's, what are there, 6 salespeople right now, 6 or 7. There is no rotation system. There's nothing like that. So as a salesperson, the more customers you get in front of, the more opportunity you have to sell, the more money you're gonna make. I love that system. It's awesome. So rather than sitting at my desk and maybe watching YouTube or doing something that's sort of wasting time in a sense, you know, because there's a lot of downtime. So like nobody out there is making calls literally 12 hours a day or 10 hours a day. You know, there is some downtime. Rather than wasting that downtime, I spend some time out here on the lot. You know, I come outside, I make sure stuff looks good. I keep my inventory, you know, fresh in my mind. And in a case like this, I pick up a customer, I sell a car. My customer from the other day did in fact decide to go with the brand new 19 Chevy Trax. So she's here now signing her paperwork, and in my opinion this is definitely the right way to go, because for the price you're paying for this brand new leftover, you're paying literally the same thing for a used one right now with 20,000, maybe 15, 20,000 miles on it. Here you're getting something with no miles on it. So if you want to consider resale value, when she decides down the road that she wants to trade this in, she's basically driving something with very, very low mileage because it's already 2 years old and it has no miles on it. So whatever mileage she puts on, you're like 2 years ahead of the game. So I think she's doing the right thing. It's awesome for her. And you know, we're happy that we now no longer have leftover brand new 19s left on the lot. My Suburban clients here, they're signing their papers right now. We're good to go on that. It should be detailed, and it is looking great. I'm actually really happy so far with the month I've had, because it's only the 10th. I think I have like with this car 7 delivered, and then I have like 2 trucks coming in early in the week, so that'll be 9. I'm actually on vacation for the next like week and a half, so today's really my last day. However, I'm going to come in during the week on Wednesday because I'm staying local. I'm going to come in to deliver a custom trail boss that I ordered with a client a number of months ago. I want to be here for it and make sure everything goes okay, and you know, so I'm going to come in. And again, that's part of what you do as a salesman. Basically, you can do 2 things. You can either, you know, not be there for your client and end up splitting the deal with another salesperson, which to me, I feel like you're the salesperson, you should be there for your client. Now, there are instances where you can't be, so yes, you would have to split the deal. But for me, even on my vacation, if I'm local and I can make a trip in, spend 2 hours at a dealership, help a client out, and not have to split the deal, it's totally worth it for me to just take that extra time out of my day to do that. There's not all that much going on today. I got my 2 cars on the road, they're burning gas, so I'm happy about that. I'm officially what you would call in vacation mode, because as of today, the end of business today, I'm on vacation. I will not be back until, when am I coming back? July 21st. It's a Wednesday. Other than the time I have to come in to deliver the car, which I was talking to you about earlier. What I want to do real quick, as I'm just consolidating whatever new inventory we have left over to here, I just want to show you this Tahoe. This is an LS model. So this is the base Tahoe that you can order. 2021 MSRP on this is $55,045. The only option it has other than 4-wheel drive is 20-inch wheels. Everything else is standard equipment. So I figured it'd be pretty cool to show you. This was actually spoken for as an inbound unit, but the person decided to cancel, so it's now available. So if I take this plastic off, you'll see cloth interior. You don't see too many cloth interior Tahoes, but this is what it looks like. It's a nice fabric. And actually, you know, it doesn't feel like it would really attract lint and stuff like that. It's a nice, I don't know how to explain it. It's just a very nice fabric. It's a nice feel. Textured is probably the right word. It's a nice textured feel. As you can see, back seat is only going to be a bench. Cannot get it in bucket seats. They're still going to slide forward and back. You can still fold them down, obviously, so you can get into the 3rd row. Just like that. The 3rd row here is a 3-passenger 3rd row. You're going to have the shoulder belt for the middle passenger as well. And let's see if there's USB. There's USB on each side and the back of the LS here, as well as up in front for the 2nd row passengers. You have USB and your climate control settings. It'll definitely come in handy. You have your family in the vehicle. Everybody can plug in, keep iPads or phones, Android devices, whatever, charged while they're going down the road. All Tahoes, you can open up the glass to access your cargo area if need be, or we open the whole gate. There is no power door. Whoa, that clears. There is no power door option on the LS. A little extra storage. You have a power outlet here in the back, which is nice. Once we get into the driver's seat, it is power, so that's going to be a standard feature. Of course, power windows, locks, mirrors, that's going to be standard. You have all your 4-wheel drive controls, your stability management, park sensors. So you do have rear park sensors. And of course, you're gonna have a backup camera, which is just a standard backup camera. No surround vision or nothing like that. On the steering wheel, you can have cruise control. You do have forward emergency braking. So you have your collision adjust, where you can adjust the gap of how soon you'll get those collision alerts. You have your Bluetooth controls and radio controls and all that sort of stuff on the steering wheel. So that's all gonna be standard features. Of course, Apple CarPlay and Android Auto on the screen here. One big thing I'm noticing right now as I just look in the LS Tahoe for 2021, you do not get the door that covers the mystery compartment that nobody knows what it's for. I always get asked, you know, what is this compartment for? Like, what would you put in it? What I feel is the passenger can just drop their phone in there like that. It gives you a little spot to kind of put it while you're not using it, while you're, you know, in the car going down the road. Other than that, you know, I don't know what else you really would put there. You do have tri-zone climate still, so you have driver, passenger, and rear. Couple USB chargers, no wireless charging, nothing like that in the LS model. You won't see a sunroof in the LS model. You know, so it's pretty much just basic, you know, Tahoe trim. It gives you everything you really need in a vehicle, like the essentials, and you get the size. So if you're looking for a vehicle where you can sit, in this case, 8 passengers, 2 in the front, 3 in the 2nd row, 3 in the 3rd row, and still have some decent cargo space behind that 3rd row, the Tahoe is a great choice. The LS would, you know, do the job and keep you in a $55,000 price range rather than getting into the 60, 65, 70, and upper 70s when you get into some of these other models. So not a bad truck to have here. I don't know exactly how or why we ordered this. I think it was ordered as an inbound unit because we had to place orders, but there were so many constraints. It was like, let's just place an order for an LS and have it here. It won't last, it'll sell pretty quick. I'm thinking by the time I come back from vacation, this vehicle will be long gone. You still do get LED headlights and taillights, which is a nice touch for a base model truck. And you even get the chrome trim. So the roof rail is chrome, the window trim, and the side step, you get chrome, which normally they would save for the higher models. So it's nice to see that as well. So when you see this going down the road with the 20-inch wheels, with the chrome, with the LEDs, it looks like it's a better, or I shouldn't say better, but a more well-equipped vehicle, you know, which is nice. You don't have to buy something thinking that it's gonna have like black plastic bumpers and just, you know, base model trim. The truck still looks nice going down the road. With that being said, that's it for the day. That's it for the video. And like I said, I'm on vacation mode. So for the last 2 hours, I'm just gonna kind of tie up some loose ends, get that vacation away email, automatic generated email set up, and you know, take some time to just enjoy, you know, enjoy the time off, and also hope that when I come back, we have some more cars to sell.